Doing?
Oh, it's okay.
That is the top product that they have. So they're going to say they're all rookie cards again.
Okay.
So, but
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I'll let you get your video. Thank
sure.
you.
Oh no, you're welcome to
No
look
problem.
around. We're just this is what we do. So,
Yep. No,
hey
you're good.
guys, how are you doing today? We are live back in Circleville doing our weekly pennants. Live video. We hope you have a chance to join us as soon as I get my phone here. You would think I'd have all this done since we've been sitting here for 5 minutes, but
Yeah,
we did not.
we were ready to go live 15, 20 minutes ago. I've been chomping at the bits to get to
Yeah,
this. and
well, you know
there's
what
a
it is?
lot that we got to cover and
Yeah,
a lot that we're going to do, like bust this box
What?
of Heritage.
Yeah.
So we're going to get opening that
Sure.
here in just a second. So you're going to hear this again at the end. So we'll lead with that. This jersey behind me is of Samuel, Curtis Samuel, former Ohio State player, current NFL player, and we are giving that away this Saturday at Southway American Legion Show. The only thing you got to do is show up. Going to get a ticket. I'm going to put it in like a fishbowl type thing. 2 p.m. we're going to draw the ticket. So you, your family, come get a ticket. No purchase necessary. Just show up to the show. So the show's this Saturday, the 19th. And the show will go on from 10 a.m. If you show up a little bit early, I'm not going to kick you out or anything. And until about 3, although most of the dealers are starting to pack about 2:30 or so.
The rumors is be there or be square.
Yeah.
That's what we've been telling
Yeah.
everybody. But.
So that is this weekend.
All you have to do is show up and you get a ticket.
That's all you got to do is show up and get
Really?
a ticket for the jersey behind me at Southway American Legion Show this Saturday.
Now, does the people have to be there to win the jersey
No.
at 2 o'clock? Or?
No, if you happen to not, if let's say you come at 11 and you stay for 2 hours, if you happen to not be there at 2 p.m., we are going to make arrangements to get that to you, but it's going to be your responsibility, like showing back up at the show or coming to
Yep.
the Caesars Creek location or this location
Yep.
and picking up the jersey, depending on what's closest for you.
All
Or the
right.
show again next month. And the show this year is the 3rd Saturday of every month, so it's really easy to remember.
Okay. Hey, Corey, thanks for joining. Don Hartzell, Big Don, thanks for joining us. We'll. Do you have any new people doing the show?
I don't believe there's any new people doing the show, but there might be a slight change in how I kind of set up the show.
Configurations?
Yeah, because a few people actually complained. We had such a crowd last time that a few people complained about, getting around the room. So I know it kind of bottlenecks there when you first walk in.
It does.
So
it does for sure.
I'm going to try to address that a little bit. At least move some tables over another 2 to 3 feet and
There you go.
give a little bit more room to that. So
some of us don't fit through rows near as good as we used to.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
let's say,
yeah.
hey Betsy, thanks for watching, or Betty, and my sister. Hey, thanks for
Cool.
watching. All right, hey, we are going to open
Yep.
a box for this box was purchased by a customer,
Yeah.
and we're going to open it while we're
It's-
talking this week.
Yeah, it was purchased by Jeff, who is actually a very much so a regular. This razor knife doesn't work. That's really weird.
You want to you use
yeah.
the wrong. He used the wrong side of the razor knife to try to open this box.
Yeah, that's not what it was.
So-
But so Jeff is a regular dealer at Southway American
Yep.
Legion. He'll be here this Saturday, and I'm sure he's going to have plenty of Heritage because he's opening
A whole case.
a case off camera right now.
Yep.
So he's going to have plenty of Heritage.
But this is a box that he is allowing us to
Yeah.
open.
Yep, promotional kind of thing. Hey, we're going to be talking about this guy later.
Yes, we are.
Yep. So box topper's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
A big Freddie Freeman. So we'll be talking about that guy here in a little bit.
All right, we have nothing to put him in, which
Yeah.
is
No, we do not have anything to
So,
put him in.
all right. Well, hey, okay, we're going to start with I not get into big details. Go ahead and open a couple packs while we're.
Yeah, you're gonna cover
Okay,
eBay.
eBay. Okay, eBay did our thing a couple weeks ago was that they did raise their price a little, or were planning to raise their price a little bit. Now eBay has decided they are going to move into the vaulting service also. Much like Fanatics has said that they're planning on doing it, to trying to be a one-stop shop. eBay is going to start vaulting cards, and they're going to start with only graded. It could progress from there, of course, but that is and I now am on their list of people for to get information on that. So I do check for updates and stuff like that. But starting next quarter, they are going to start a vaulting service. So you would send your cart into eBay and go in your vault, and then you list it on eBay, and literally there's no shipping because it's literally you're transferring it from your vault to somebody else's vault. So they're having somebody go into your safety deposit box, vault, or whatever, and literally take it from one and putting it in another. And then that person has the option to leave it in the vault where they know it's safe and secure, or have it shipped to them. So it's definitely a good service. It has worked for my slabs, and it's worked for COMC. So there is a lot of companies already have that. So they, eBay's not only get the top seller in the industry, but they're also moving on and trying to try to modernize their system instead of just buying and selling, because they've started with the authenticating, and then with your higher dollar stuff, and then also getting into vaulting. Who knows what they're going to do next? So we will keep you updated. So Mike Hogan, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So I've opened a couple packs so far.
Yep.
Trout. It's probably the biggest thing in the first 2 packs, unless there's some short print or something that I don't recognize. So I've opened 2 packs. By the way, later tonight I've been taking pictures of some of his hits in his case. His case has been really good, including, just to preview these pictures you're going to see, an Acuna Air card, which is very, very hard to hit. I forget what he said. How many was it? 1 in 9,000 packs?
9,506.
1 in 9,506, and he happened to hit Acuna. So that was a nice hit. So
that was a nice hit.
You got a couple other things. So I've been taking pictures of those. So okay, I'll jump in here now. You open a few packs.
Sure.
So we're going to actually focus on sports, which isn't something that we do a lot. A lot of times we do.
What is that?
Yeah, what are sports? But we'll talk about baseball first, and I'll cover most of that. So this is the biggest name, I think, kind of still out there that they're trying to figure out what to do. So this guy got MVP a few years back or whatever.
Yep.
And they actually went ahead and
did he not also help the Atlanta Braves win the World Series also?
Oh, I believe so. I believe he was vital to that. So they picked up the guy from the Blue Jays. Who was it? They picked up Josh Donaldson. So first baseman, they went ahead and picked him up. So that's like the death sentence for him as far as staying there, basically. And their thought was it's a guy that's 5 years younger. Mm-hmm. But as Bill pointed out, this guy is going to win a batting title. I mean, he's always close up there in the top 5 every year.
Yeah.
One of the better pure hitters in the game. And so whoever he goes to is going to be a valuable contribution to the team. So one of the things that the hobby is going to be kind of buzzing around is who does Freddie Freeman end up with. But I assume if he ends up with any high-profile team, then maybe his cards finally get some love, because I don't do much with singles, but I was investing in Freddie Freeman 5-10 years ago because I thought, he's going to be pretty good. I have an auto. I think I have a decent rookie, chrome rookie or something.
Yeah.
So Freddie Freeman. Now, this one I'm a little bit more emotionally connected to as a lifelong Reds fan, where at least, I remember watching the World Series, but in my adult life, definitely been a Reds fan. And basically, if you're a Reds fan, the big thing is, what in the hell are they doing? Basically.
What?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
That's basically your question. And so it started, they got rid of Tucker Barnhart right before the lockout, got rid of Wade Miley, came back from that, just got rid of, they got rid of Suarez. They also got rid of Sonny Gray. Winker, and that's
Sonny
the one.
Gray, they got rid of Sonny Gray?
They got rid of Sonny Gray, and Winker's the one that I'm going to protest here in a minute a lot. But they got rid of Sonny Gray, and then today, Jeff just told me, who did they get rid of today? Amir Garrett today. So they continue to just clean house, and so Winker is one of the bigger problems that I have with that, to be honest, and I want to talk about why that is in just a second before Bill jumps in here and talks about some football news. But the biggest problem I have before we get to Winker is they almost went to the playoffs last year. if your team almost goes to the playoffs last year, you usually go and you look for like what pieces or
Yes.
what could be changed to get me into those playoffs, to get me to the World Series, hopefully, or whatever.
Yeah.
But instead of doing that, they just blew up the whole team. Now, I'm still a Reds fan, but if you are on any kind of social media, anybody that's a Reds fan is like literally trying to get money back for their season tickets. They're trying to sell their opening day tickets. There's literally an outrage. And I actually do believe that some of these moves are literally going to affect the attendance drastically that they could see at the beginning of the year, unless there's some moves that happen that kind of counteract those moves that they did. So Winker, I can understand some of the moves, but Winker, this one makes no sense to me. So Winker had...
This is the only guy that's left on the team. Joey Votto.
Yeah.
The only guy left.
And India.
And India.
Yeah, those are the only two like major guys I would say is left on the team.
Yeah.
So anyway, Winker, Moustakas, the Moose.
No, I got him too.
So Winker last year struck out 75 times, only 75 times, which was the lowest strikeouts of any of the starters for the Reds. So you took your guy that was the most likely to probably get on base or pretty high.
Yep.
Votto was probably more likely to get on base. But a guy that's not striking out very much, who had a 305 average and who only made $3 million last year.
Yeah.
And you get rid of him. So it's just crazy. I mean, this Reds thing I could go on and on about, but there's this thing called Fangraphs, and it predicts how many more games they're going to lose next year. And so Fangraphs, as of 2 days ago, was saying they'd lose 13 more games this year. And that's probably lowballing it, honestly. And I don't know how many more people they can shed before that, gets a little worse. So, that's basically, my thoughts on the Reds.
Yep.
I'm still a Reds fan, still going to follow the Reds, still going to root for the Reds. But,
I have hit a jersey.
Yep.
Card. It is Clayton Kershaw. One of the top free agents of this year.
Already signed with the Dodgers.
Already signed with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
He is back. So.
5 jerseys and 5 boxes.
Oh wow!
Oh.
5 jerseys and 5 boxes. It's a good thing that he hit
Some good stuff.
some other good stuff. Mike Hogan, thanks for watching. I'm glad you had time and Mike gave you a day off to watch us.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching while you're working for Mike, I don't know. Anyways, Bill, thanks for watching. Hey Jeff, thanks for watching. All right, latest on football. Insane year so far for we don't know what's going on Major League Football. All right, Rodgers re-signed. Did not see that coming. He said he was unhappy with the team last year. They have a really good season. Don't win the Super Bowl. Don't make it to the Super Bowl. All of a sudden, he's going to stay for a few more years. And then also, Devontae Adams stayed with him. Tom Brady decided that he was going to retire. Oh, wait, he came back? Oh, okay. Tom Brady realized that he could not afford gas for his vehicles with as much gas
I was too busy, yeah.
So Tom Brady decided to come back and unretire.
Yes.
So Gronk never actually retired, so he doesn't have to unretire now. So, but Brady has unfinished business. So I don't know why. I don't understand that, because he could have went out on a high note. I don't want to say they can't do great this year. I mean, they could pick up a couple wide receivers, a little bit of things, but they're a really good team. Anyways, all right. So back to some of the weird stuff that we've seen. Okay, Russell Wilson is no longer he is no longer sleepless in Seattle. He now has a Rocky Mountain High, being in Denver. Drew Lock has no longer got a Rocky Mountain High. He is now sleepless in Seattle, and going to have a horrible time there because he's not a great quarterback, in my opinion. Let me see. Mitch Trubisky is no longer playing for, I don't know who he played for last year, but he is now going to be with the Steelers, which I don't understand. Mason Rudolph, I thought was a good player there, but I guess they don't have faith in him. Or Dwayne Haskins went in, picked up a quarterback. And then Baker Mayfield is in the Canadian Football League now. Oh, wait, that was Johnny Manziel. Never mind. The next...
You were predicting the
It could be
future.
the same. It could be the same thing.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield is basically to social media did an exit writing. Basically wrote a thing on. It was basically like, thanks to the Cleveland fans for all the good times. Blah 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 blah. Basically saying that he's pretty well knows he's out of Cleveland. And I think they're giving up on him way too early. But if they realize he can't win the big game, you want to get a better quarterback in there. So you try to find a better quarterback. There's not many available. And I don't think that you want a quarterback that's in a lot of legal problems to replace him. And it sounds like they're really trying to get Deshaun Watson to come to them. And I don't think you want to go from a guy who's not causing a lot of problems to a guy that is causing a lot of problems, but still not going to any games. So that'll be my wrap up. And then next week we'll go in a little bit deeper on some of the other trades and stuff like that.
Yeah. So next week too, we're going to toss around the idea: should LeBron hang it up? Is it time for LeBron to hang it up?
Yeah.
So we might toss that around.
How long does he hang out in Lakerland?
Yeah.
And not win championships, and then complain because nobody around him is doing their job.
Yeah. So I will talk a little bit about this stuff and go into a little bit of kind of like a market watch. We kind of try to mention what we think's going on, what we see going on in the hobby behind the scenes. So this is just a insert Mike Trout boyhood photos. Mike Trout. It's one of the better things I opened about 3 packs right there. Speaking of that product, you see that product is sitting out here. I've got maybe 6 or 7 boxes unspoken for that are still available. Also, Donruss basketball. Donruss basketball just got in a couple more boxes of that. So there's 2, I think, maybe 3 boxes unspoken for sitting on the shelf right here. And right now, I'm, when I say the big guys, I'm $50 cheaper than the big guys currently. I know that price could change, but right now I'm sitting about $50 cheaper. Mosaic, I got a few blasters in, just sold one a few minutes ago, and Mosaic fat packs. It's not a cheap product, but again, I'm actually about $100 cheaper than the big internet retailers that I would try to compare to, like on a website type thing. So those products are available. Again, if you want a price quote directly, we can do that. Heritage is $105 a box. I'll tell you that up front. It's $105 a box, and I've sold 5 or 6 boxes, 6 or 7 boxes, and it just hit the shelf an hour and a half ago, probably. Yeah. So Market Watch, we kind of started talking about this last week. I did a big show, did pretty well, but had my inventory pretty split, and I'm talking just sealed products here. I had my inventory pretty split between hobby and retail. I felt like I had a really decent selection of retail, but what I noticed was an overwhelming desire for people to have hobby, no matter what the price is. And we kind of talked about the idea people might have got tax returns, and if people have extra money in their pocket, they might trend that way, where they're like, hey, let's go for a hobby, because it's been bred into them to know that hobby's a little bit better. But I feel that it continues to shrink the middleman opportunity for those of you who are going out standing in line at Walmart. I think it continues to shrink. There is an exception, and Mosaic is that exception. Mosaic is a very on fire product in football, and it is going to sell out very quickly at the secondary level, and definitely at your local stores. But anyway, it's been very weird, and then just throwing this out here, just because I share things that I try to understand what's going on, I try to figure out what's going on. I actually had one of the worst weeks I'd had in 3 years, like an actual, say Monday through Sunday week, of selling products, And I mean, we're talking drastically different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to explain. I mean, gas has went up, but I
Yep.
would think that people would still be getting, tax return money,
Mhm.
that sort of thing. So it's very interesting that
Now, on the other hand, I had a really good week.
You did?
Bobby had a decent week, and the shop as itself, when that me being said that, it's me and Bobby stuff we have together.
primarily being like low end packs.
Packs,
Yeah.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. We did just fine,
Yes.
but it just happened to be that hit literally hobby and retail, or hobby blasters and hobby with blasters and megas. It was just a real slow week. So
Yeah. And if you'd go back 5 months ago, if I had more of that stuff, I could have sold it.
Yeah.
And it's just a constant adjustment. That's how it
Mhm.
is when you own a business and trying to figure
For
things
sure.
out. And just to give you an idea, it's not like there's so what they're saying is there was foot traffic in the shop, compared to normal because they had a decent week. And then not only that, I mean, I just took inventory over there. I have just shy of $40,000 worth of boxes over there. So it's not like there's 6 boxes to choose from and I had a bad week. It was really just people chose to put their money elsewhere.
Yep, for sure.
So just, you can do with that information what you want. I was just stating the fact of how things have been
Yep.
going. So kind of a de-emphasis on the retail. People are kind of back to demanding more hobby. And then when you have products like Heritage releasing at $105 a box, that's very, very fair compared to what we've
Oh,
been
100%.
seeing
Oh, no,
crazy
100%.
price-wise. So
Yep, 100%. So, hey, we got Josh Collins watching. Thomas Fisher, he said I may have slobbered on the Kershaw. The Kershaw did safely make it through my unorthodox way of opening due to my left hand birth injury. But anyways, Vince is watching. Scott's sorry about the backup beeper. The customer just left. Well, that's fine, Scott. No big deal. Pete Baker's watching.
last week we had somebody literally just like walk in
Yeah,
front
somebody
of us.
literally just like ran out in front of us, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
Marty Thompson, thanks for watching. So, all right. Well,
So he's had a really good case, but we're still trying to pull him a
Yeah.
base Wander Franco.
Wander Franco is still eluded him out
Yeah.
of this
I got that, but I got six jerseys out of 6 boxes.
6 jerseys out of 6 boxes.
Yeah.
Now he did get a box that was all purples.
Yep.
They're
Which-
supposedly
one
one
a
per case.
Yeah.
And he did get a Wander Franco out of that. So that is $100 card, or around $100 card by itself.
Yeah.
Also,
That's-
and then he did hit a error, like they have special errors in this product that to try to mimic the original product. So it is he hit one of those. It's a few $100s. We were hoping we would pull some fire, but we did not pull fire.
Yeah, well, I saw from his couple boxes, our box was likely not to be fired. There's
Yeah.
just a Acuna
Yep.
New Age Performer insert.
I had a lot of rookies, but not just not Wander Franco and stuff like that. So
Yeah. So
you can go ahead and finish them out.
yeah, okay. They're
You like doing that stuff, anyways.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
can't even
never
tell you.
opened-
I can't tell you last time I opened a baseball product, anyways.
yeah, I hardly ever open.
So, but anyways,
So also coming up at our shop
Uh-huh.
will be a trade night. About 3 weeks
oh,
out.
we're going to do one of those.
We are about 3 weeks out.
Sure.
First Saturday of April, we will do trade night. Last time it was
Last time we had 50+ people in here
it was pretty well.
in a level 2 snow emergency.
Yeah.
So
Speaking about baseball news, did you hear about him?
Pete Alonso.
Did you hear anything about
I
him?
did not.
Rolled a car 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, he was okay, but it was like 2 days ago. Got in a wreck, rolled a car 3 times.
You know, Pete
but-
Alonso has some connections to some people I know in Lancaster, Ohio.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
Somebody over there is like his nephew or cousin or something like that, and they've been able to get autographs with Pete Alonso. So
Oh, that's cool.
whenever he comes through, he is still talks to people and stuff. So
Oh, that's
I did not know that. Pete Alonso, sorry about your wreck. That should be a short print. That's
Yeah.
way my short prints in there.
Yeah. Oh, I know he's got several short prints in here too.
For sure.
Just not names that were.
Not big names.
Yeah, we're down to a couple last packs here.
Couple packs.
And
we're
so,
done.
again, we started with the Southway American Legion show. The reason for the jersey behind me is it's a giveaway at the show this week. There's a lot of guys that continue to do that show on a regular basis. It's a lot of your local Columbus guys. There's a few guys that travel a little ways to be there.
Yep,
But
for sure.
Jeff actually travels a little ways to be there.
Yep.
But appreciate everybody doing the show. And, I mean, I think there's quality cards there, quality dealers there. And it's free
The
admission.
wax dealer is not very good.
Yeah,
to be honest with
he's
you.
terrible. But
Yeah.
but there are
Now
some,
Phil was pretty good.
Phil's pretty
Phil
good.
Badger's pretty good.
Yes.
We're big fans of him. The other guy, I
Yeah.
deal with him too much anyway, so
Yeah, that's true. He's definitely not giving you a deal, right?
he's not giving me a deal.
No,
So.
that's true.
Hey, have you been able to? Do we have Tops in right now? Tops Hobby?
I do not have Tops Hobby. I have Tops Jumbo. A couple of boxes.
Are you going to be able to get Tops Hobby back in?
I am currently attempting to do that.
Yeah.
If I did, I'd probably be around 135.
135.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
135.
that's what we've been hearing. That's about what the
A
what
fair
the
price.
going fair market value is, about 135. So we have tried to get it back in. We do have jumbos available currently. Well, how much do you have on your jumbos?
I do have 275 right now.
275. So
But I continue to check that to see,
and that's the other product that Wander Franco is in.
Yes.
And if you open a box, you more than likely are going to get a Wander Franco.
Yes.
So that is something. But yeah, that is a normal product that we normally carry. So we
absolutely.
and that's a fair price. If your shops should be around that price and still making very fair money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I believe so. Also, the Player of the Day, the NBA Player of the Day.
Oh, yeah.
That promotion is going to start in a couple weeks.
Okay.
We're just going to make it go April. So just the entire month of April, you basically come in, you buy any basketball pack, box, or whatever. You're going to get a set amount of packs. Weekly, we'll have a different prize to give away.
Yeah.
Mostly the prizes, honestly, are shirts. They're Panini shirts.
Oh, yeah.
So each week, we'd probably give away a Panini shirt, and then we should have a grand prize. They actually didn't ship part of the kit for me, but I got an email yesterday saying they'd resend that out. So that should all be taken care of by April.
Cool.
And thanks again to Jeff for letting us open this box.
Yep.
Why we went live here today. And again, you can come in if you're interested in the box. We have some of those in stock. And don't forget the Southway show this Saturday.
Yep. Saturday we will be there. Do you know what the address is on that actually?
That's a good question off the top of my head.
I always
do
tell
not,
people it's across
but-
from the drive-in almost.
Yeah, no, that it basically is. But if you go to GameTimeSportsCollect.com, I have an events page, and it'll tell you when our trade night is here, when the Columbus Sports Card Show
that's a good
is,
idea.
and when the Southway American Legion Show is. But of course, third Saturday of every
Yeah.
month.
What was that?
But it'll tell you
webpage?
where it's at.
What was that webpage again?
It's GameTimeSportsCollect.com.
Hey, do you have stuff on there for sale?
I do, and I try to update it very regularly, but when I'm getting in 3 or 4 boxes of something, a lot of times it doesn't make the website.
Yeah.
I just stick it in the shop or take it to shows. But yeah, it does have a few products on it for sure. Some Funko Pops.
Hey, if I was going to purchase something off there,
yeah,
is there like a special special price for shipping or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just charge $5 flat. And same with my eBay. Like if you get
Even
it
if
off,
you order like 15 things?
yeah, it doesn't matter. I just do $5 flat
There we go.
on the shipping. So, yep.
All right.
So, is there any comments, any questions? Or anything?
Yeah, just oops. I do not
Got
know.
it.
Let me see here.
Hank Aaron,
Oh, got a Hank Aaron
like the Clemente.
okay, Hank Aaron like
Box
box topper
Sweet.
sticker thing.
That is
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
So, nope, not really. That was about it. So,
Okay.
all right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining us this week. Like we said, we wish we'd done better for you, Jeff, but it is what it is. But we do have Heritage in stock today. Hopefully through the weekend. If we're not, we'll have to buy more because it's a hot product plus a hot rookie in it. Something to keep after. I don't know why I keep on playing with Apollo Creed. It's just because he's here. These Funkos are they're very addicting. Oh, on a side note, we would let you know that we would like to. I'm a big wrestling fan for many years, and a huge fan of Hulk Hogan, of course. but also Scott Hall. When he was with the WWF, his character's name was Razor Ramon, and then he got moved to the WCW, became Scott Hall, was his God-given name. He passed away over the weekend, and we'd like to say condolences to his family and friends. It's a shame to see somebody, I think he was 66 years old, trying to get his life back together, having hip surgery, and then had medical complications. So shout out to his family. And you'll be, in our prayers and stuff like that. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining us. Check us out. Rob will be at the show on Saturday at Southway American Legion.
Yep.
I will be there early. Bobby will probably be there with me because we have to get back to the shop before noon when we open up. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining us, and we will talk to you next week.
Yep. Thank you. And if you feel like it, go ahead and share.
Yep, please do.
We'll see you at the show.